Hey everyone, this is Poojan here and स्वागत है आप सभी का मेरे YouTube चैनल Desi Drift by P&J, that's Poojan and Jolly. So ever since we tied the knot, we have been hitting the roads non-stop. We are exploring new places, we are chasing sunsets, and we are flying almost every couple of months. I personally love traveling, so even before marriage, I used to go out on treks. मेरी एक दो इंटरनेशनल ट्रिप्स भी हो चुकी थी, बट विद जॉली बाय माई साइड नाउ इट्स नेक्स्ट लेवल फन. क्योंकि दोस्तों मेरी बीवी को घूमने का बहुत शौक है. शौक तो क्या, उसे चुल ही है. वेट, दैट साउंड्स लाइक समथिंग दैट आई हैव हर्ड बिफोर.
मेरी वाइफ को घूमने का बहुत शौक है. शौक क्या, चुली है उसे. मतलब हम लोगों ने भाग के शादी नहीं करी है, पर शादी के बाद से हम भाग ही रहे हैं.
सो यूं ही भागते भागते हमने सोचा कि क्यों ना हम अपना यूट्यूब चैनल ही स्टार्ट कर ले, सो दैट वी कैन शेयर आवर रियल डील जर्नीज, बेस्ट बजट हैक्स, एंड इफ यू आर ऑन माय इंस्टाग्राम देन यू नो दैट वेयर टू गेट द बेस्ट पिक्चर्स क्लिक्ड. So to all my friends who have gotten hitched lately, if you are planning your next trips, then this channel will be your inspo. And guys, ये वीडियोस देखने के बाद अगर आपकी बीवी और ट्रिप से मन करती है तो आई एम सॉरी फॉर दैट इन एडवांस. So this time we are off to Singapore to celebrate our first wedding anniversary, where we will be chasing epic skylines, watching the Marina Bay Sands, Merlion, and many more places, and try to find those hidden gems which usually you won't find in the guidebooks. So if you are also planning your next trip to Singapore, then hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. So we had booked a direct flight from Bhubaneswar to Singapore, which takes around 4 hours to reach, and we landed around 3 a.m. in Singapore time, and the immigration process was so smooth and so quick that it completed in just an hour. After that, we took a stroll in the airport, clicked some pictures near this rain vortex, and then we were free, so we had some food in McDonald's, and post that we got our metro cards. The process to get this metro card is pretty easy. There are these booths near the metro, so you just need to make sure that you are carrying a Forex card. Using that, we got these cards at $10 and then just recharge the card using cash. The airport is pretty far in Singapore, so it took us around an hour to reach from airport to our hotel, for which we had to change the lines as well. There are multiple lines in the metro, so make sure you look at the metro map and look at the station names so that you can plan which metro do you need to board to. So we took the metro, we reached our hotel room where we kept the luggage, and after keeping the luggage we then headed out for breakfast. For breakfast we had this yummy thosai, and it's called as thosai, not dosa in Singapore. So after having a very heavy breakfast and some coffee, we then headed out for the first spot of our day, that is Gardens by the Bay. So we have reached Gardens by the Bay, and इसके बाद जो हमारा पहला शॉप है वो है Cloud Forest, and everything is so peaceful and so beautiful. There's a really beautiful fountain up ahead, I'll show you. And there are the Cloud Forest trees. यहाँ पे भी जाना है मेरे को. बैकग्राउंड में व्यू दिख रहा है. दिस इज मरीना बे सैंड्स, जो कि सिंगापुर का वन ऑफ द मोस्ट लग्जरियस प्रॉपर्टीज़ है. एंड देन अभी गार्डन्स बाय द बे में हम 4-5 स्पॉट्स कवर करने वाले, लाइक क्लाउड फॉरेस्ट, सुपर ट्रीज, there's a skywalk here as well. And जो अभी एक वॉक है, दिस वॉक इज़ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल, एंड यहाँ पे सिंगापुर के जो मेजर अट्रैक्शंस है वो भी हमें दिखता है, तो वो अभी दिखा रहा हूँ आपको. सो दिस इज़ द ब्रिज लीडिंग टू द क्लाउड फॉरेस्ट. On the left, these are the super trees, and this is the Singapore Flyer, and of course this is the magnificent Marina Bay Sands. It looks so amazing. So you are getting a 360-degree view to some of the major tourist attractions. That is why we stopped to click some pictures and make a video on my Insta 360. There are many beautiful gardens on the way to the Cloud Forest, and we came across this beautiful Indian garden on the way. Of course, since it's an Indian garden, they thought of putting elephants in the entrance. Isn't that such a stereotypical thing to do? While you're in Singapore, be prepared for really long walks. We had a really long walk from the metro until here, and then finally, this is the cloud forest. ये है क्लाउड फॉरेस्ट और परफेक्ट टाइम में हमने एंट्री की है. अभी यहाँ चल रहा है मिस्टिंग. तो दोस्तों यहाँ मिस्ट स्प्रे करते ही है 10 बजे 12 बजे इन एवरी 2 hours इंटरवल. एंड लकी फॉर अस वी वर राइट ऑन टाइम. सो दिस इज हाउ इट लुक्स. ऐसा लग रहा है कि हम जंगलों में ही हैं अमेज़न के. जुरासिक वर्ल्ड से निकला हुआ टीरेक्स हमें मिल गया है. So after watching the world's second largest waterfall, we then moved to level 7, which has this huge cloud mountain. This entire cloud mountain is surrounded by a glass walk which is called as a cloud walk, and यहाँ पे walk करते वक्त ऐसा ही लग रहा था कि हम बादलों पे walk कर रहे हैं. From here you get a bird's eye view of the entire cloud forest. And then on the way we saw this cloud forest theater, जो कि है तो बच्चों के लिए, but we also had a lot of fun here. The graphics and the visuals here were really appealing. Singapore can get really hot and humid during the day, and since the cloud forest is all indoors, I would suggest कि दोपहर का time you should spend it in the cloud forest, and then during the day you spend the rest of your time walking in the gardens by the bay. And then one level down, we saw the Jurassic World. In the Jurassic World, first up we saw the vegetarian dinosaur Brachiosaurus. This Brachiosaurus, he looked so real that it was kind of scary. There's a 360-degree walk here as well, from where you can see the flying dinosaurs, and here you can see the entire cloud mountain.
Steady now. Eyes on me. Steady. Good girl.
So now we are near the Supertree groves, these tall magnificent trees behind me. सारे बहुत लंबे, अराउंड 30-40 मीटर तो आराम से होगा. बहुत ही लंबे ट्रीज़ है और ऐसा बोलते कि ये सोलार एनर्जी कंजर्व करता है, रेन वाटर हार्वेस्ट करता है, एंड इट इज़ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल. अभी तो हम दिन में आए हैं यहाँ पे, एंड देन शाम को यहाँ पे एक लाइट एंड साउंड शो भी होता है. सो विल बी बैक हियर अगेन इन द इवनिंग. तो शाम का व्यू मैं दिखाऊँगा आपको तब, बट अभी दिन में ये ऐसा दिखता है. शो यू राइट नाउ. ये है बैक पे मरीना सैंड्स है, एंड ऐसा बोलते कि ये जो क्लाइंबर्स है, जब ये लगे थे अभी 10 साल से ज़्यादा हो गए, तो 10 साल से क्लाइंबर्स इतने ऊपर तक हो गए, एंड नेक्स्ट 5-6 साल में दीज ट्रीज विल बी कम्प्लीटली कवर्ड बाय दीज क्लाइंबर ट्रीज. लुक्स वेरी ब्यूटीफुल. एंड देन वो एक ब्रिज है जो कि एक 360-डिग्री व्यू देता है. So Gardens by the Bay is officially free for tourists, but activities like the Cloud Forest, Supertree Observatory and the OCBC Skywalk, you need to purchase your tickets for this. Out of these, my personal suggestion is that you should skip the Supertree Observatory, but the Cloud Forest and OCBC Skywalk is a must visit. So there are 2 more paid attractions here, that is the Flower Dome and the Floral Fantasy. I personally did not like either of the places, and I'm assuming लड़कों को ऐसी जगह ज़्यादा पसंद नहीं आएगी. बट लड़कों, अगर तुम शादीशुदा हो और तुम्हारी बीवी को एस्थेटिक फोटोज़ खिंचवाने का शौक है, then this place is a must visit. There are so many spots here where you can get really good pictures clicked. 2 बजे चेक इन था, तो अब हम अपने होटल रूम के पास आ गए. लेट्स सी हाउ द रूम इज. ऑलराइट, लगेज सिंस हमने सुबह को दिया था, इसलिए लगेज इज ऑलरेडी हियर. नाइस, दैट्स क्यूट. सिंगापुर में hotels, they are very expensive. So this room with pretty much no view, it costed us around 12,000 per night. Thank you for watching my video. Hit the like button and smash the bell icon so that you can stay tuned for our next episodes on the Singapore Diaries. And also in the comments, drop in what was your favorite Singapore spot. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.